Hi everybody, happy Friday. So I'm gonna do today's little segment about my foster kittens. This little guy that I have right here that's loving all over me is Mr. Fuzzy Face, aka Fuzzy Face. And you can see why. He's a fuzzy little guy. Say hi, Fuzzy Face. I have some other ones here hanging around the house as well. They decided to play for a little while and then nap time. Well, almost nap time. So I would like to introduce to you guys our bunch that we have. We will have them for a few more weeks and then they will be adoptable after being spayed and neutered and all their shots and all the other fun stuff. So this one over here that's trying to get my attention right now is a girl. Her name is Maisie, Mazey, like a maze, because my daughter felt that her patterns is like a maze. So this is Maisie. Say hi, Maisie. And they're just itty bitty, but they're not that itty bitty. They're still definitely growing. The shirt that I have on today, they get very much stuck to, so I'm trying not to stick them to everything. This sweet girl over here, come here, mama. Come here, baby girl. Oh, yeah. Okay. This sweet little girl is Layla. Again, look at all the pretty little spots she's got. This beautiful boy, and very vocal boy as well, is Ziggy. Say hi, Ziggy. I know. Better let me go. They're attached to my leg, so when I want to get up, I can't. And last but never the least, we have another one named Maze. Let's go find him. I know, come on you guys, come on. I always have to look where I'm putting my feet. So you never know, it's just going to take that one time I want to step on somebody. I found him. Are you my Maze? Let's check. You are not my Maze. Let me see my Maze. Oops, sorry you guys. You are... I have a hard time telling if they're boy or girl. Okay, well, anyhow, let me show you guys why I have such a hard time telling if they're boy or girl. One of these little fuzzballs right here. Let me hold up. One of these guys is Maze, and Maze's sister is Maisie. They both look the exact same. The only difference is one's a boy, one's a girl. And I'm still learning on who's boy and who's girl, and I have to check every single time. So when they get spayed and neutered, it's going to be even harder. I do plan on getting them little either little numbers in their ears where you could take a Sharpie and you could put, excuse me, I burped. You could put a little number with the Sharpie in their ear, which is a lot of people do whenever they've got a lot of kittens that look the exact same and they don't know which is boy, which is girl. And they also do it when they have to do medicine. As far as, hey, look, I gave medicine to number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Oh, I didn't give medicine to number 5. Well, at least you know that. So their food, let me show y'all their food real quick. Their food is itty bitty. So because they're so small, they eat small stuff. So this is their food. I don't know if y'all can see this. Yeah. So it's bite size One of the kittens is actually, one of the kittens has diarrhea. We'll say it as it is. And I got to figure out which one out of these 5 has the diarrhea. And it might be the food because they're still happy and healthy, running around, playing, socializing, stuff like that. But I'm just not sure what it is. And it could just be the food gives him or her an upset stomach. So I'm thinking about changing the food. And because they all eat out of the same container and they all drink out of the same container, I can't just change the food for one of them. That would just make it really difficult, and I don't have an extra cage for them. The cage that I do have, I'll show y'all here. Here we go, y'all can see it. So this is the cage I do have. It's actually a puppy cage, and I didn't realize that. I got it through one of my foster volunteers. She's all like, here, try this. Well, the reason there's cardboard everywhere is because the kittens, they can climb out of the cardboard between the spaces, and they can also climb out of this whole thing in general. There is a lid to it. I took the lid off, and now I don't know how to put it back on. So that was my oopsies. You live life and you got an oopsie. So I am actually looking eventually, not today or tomorrow, but eventually I'm going to get a big carrier that is going to be more tall versus length. That the kittens are able to climb and have fun and stuff like that, but that can also really contain them in. Because there are some times, like this morning, for example, when I wake up, Fuzzy Face is running around and playing. So I do leave food and water out in case if they do get out of their cage, they have food, they have water, they have toys, they have a place to sleep. They have everything they need just in my living room. The other major option, I mean, if it were when I had 2 that would be adamant about jumping out of the cage. They don't do it very much now, but they used to at the very beginning. So I put them in a carrier and I put them either separate or together. Um, and that way they're there and I don't have to worry about what if they find a hole or what if they get lost or anything like that. Um, so yeah. So anyhow, I hope everybody enjoys their Friday. If you could, I'm still really, really, really new to YouTube that it's just kind of embarrassing new. Um, so this is my newest way of doing with things. So there might be a subscribe button somewhere down here-ish, maybe. Please subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your coworkers, tell your neighbors, tell that person over at the vet store, anything. Because my goal is that the more people that do subscribe, the more times I'm going to be on here, the more times I'm going to be giving information as far as bottle feeding, and how to do it, as far as kitten care and what are all the crazy things that they don't tell you in a book. Um, what happens when your kitten chokes on some kitten food that you thought was okay, and it turns out, yeah, we didn't read the little tiny print on the back of the box. So all these little things. Going to the vet. What happens when you bring your kitten home from the vet a little bit too soon and they're still loopy loopy? How does their attitude change? And then other things as far as kitten socializing with each other as well as with me, and also all the different ways that they could play. So I want this to be a learning experience for everybody as well as for myself. I want this that people they want to tune in because they're like, what crazy kittens do you have this week? What crazy kittens do you have this month? And I want to share all of that with you guys because they're a fun little group. They truly, truly are. And I have a book. I show it to y'all real quick. This is my goal. This is my beginning goal. This is my photo album book. All right, normal photo album book. My goal is to take this book and to fill it. I want every single picture on here to be kittens that I have fostered. Not foster failed, just fostered. So we're starting. We're going to make this the world's coolest book ever. We are starting. And we are going to do every single page of this book. And it's going to be amazing. And when this book is finished, we're going to hold it up and be like, I made a difference. Let me show you the difference that I've made. Because it's one thing to say, hey, I've made a difference. But I want to take it a step further. I want to show y'all the difference that I've made. I want to show y'all the difference that I've made in my life. I want to show you the difference that I've made in each of these kittens' lives that have ever come through my door. And I want to show y'all how amazing it is to be a foster parent. And there are tears to go with it. So it's a double-edged sword. I know I've said that on a few posts as well, but I want to share this with you guys because life is a journey and it's worth living. All right, I love everybody. Happy Friday again. Have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.